what do you see are the elements, the important elements, to make the farm successful?
Yes, there are two kinds of success. One would be health-wise success, and the other would be commercial success. It doesn't really matter if you have produced a bounty of crops unless you have some place to sell it and sell it well at that. So what we realize is very important is having a good market portfolio while having a good crop portfolio, like we've talked about.
So they're two different things, aren't they?
Yes, essentially yes. And it's not necessary that each crop needs to be sold at the same price to two different outlets.
Okay,
so
that's a good point.
Yes, and we have to get really smart about it, which is why we have to match up our market portfolio to this crop portfolio. So the question now arises, I guess, what is a market portfolio? And when we have to talk about a market portfolio, it's important to understand the demographics of the place where we're setting up a farm. Oman, like we're here right now, is a very import-dependent country. So you have products flying across from halfway across the globe. So you're trying to offset imports. So you have an advantage when you're trying to offset imports by price, because you're producing locally. You don't have the burdens of overheads of transport and duties and customs and other things.
So you can price just below the import and make a bigger profit.
Exactly. That would be a very fair game to play. Albeit that's not a very sustainable game, but you can make your money quicker, you can make your returns faster where the market is bullish, and when the market gets saturated with the quantity that you're producing, you can always bring it down. So you make your returns fast, and then you make your operations sustain over a longer period of time. That's good business. Yes. So that way, when you book your returns, you book them in a slightly different way as well. It's not just a standard product that inflates or deflates per the market, but you have more control when you're trying to offset imports. If you're going into a very soil farmer dependent or dominant market, then you'll have to play the market a little bit better. You'll have to try and locate your farm much closer to to your end market and have an advantage over the other producers. That way you can get your wiggle room with the price.
So you would be depending on being faster delivery?
Yes.
Better quality?
Yes. And same day harvest, that's the biggest thing we've noticed. If you can make a cut on the same day that you've harvested and the same day that you deliver, that's a win game right there.